Welcome to Comfort Heat. We are going to show you how to install your Comfort Heat Thin Mat Electric Floor Heating Kit. Everything you need is in the box. The floor heating mat, sensor tube, double-sided tape, cable alarm safe, thermostat and floor sensor, test tag, backup sensor, and customized design layout. Installation is simple and can be installed by an owner-builder or professional home trade. Prior to installation, you will need to install conduits in the wall. Conduits should be smooth and without kinks for easy installation, avoiding right-angle elbow connectors. Electrician will need to supply 230-volt power with earth to the thermostat location. You'll need to prime or waterproof the floor to ensure the mat adheres to the floor. All conduit and electrical requirements are provided with your quote. The final thermostat and electrical connection must be completed by a licensed electrician. Let's get started. Be sure to read over your installation guide as we will start by installing the floor sensor. Option 1 is to recess the floor sensor. Directly below your conduits, chase a 20mm wide and 20mm deep channel into the floor. Installing a sensor tube ensures ongoing sensor replacement and adds no height to your floor level. Once all the chasing is complete, clean the floor area and coat the area with a floor primer or waterproofing. You can now insert the sensor tube up the conduit and out the wall plate. To secure the sensor tube in place, apply double-sided tape or a small amount of hot glue inside the sensor tube channel and press in gently. Trim the sensor tube to the required length. Apply lubricant to both the sensor and the interior of the tube, then insert the sensor fully into the tube until it seats at the bottom. Once in place, tape around the sensor tube to prevent unintentional removal. Option 2 is to install two sensors. One sensor is connected to the thermostat, the other is a designated backup sensor and is stored within the wall cavity. This backup sensor will only be connected in the event of a failure of the primary sensor. Start by cleaning the floor area and coat the floor with either a floor primer or the waterproofing. Tape together the cold tail of the heating cable and both sensors. Insert all cables up one conduit and out the wall plate. It's important to clearly label one of the sensors as a backup sensor for your electrician with the supplied label. Now the area is clean and sensors installed, refer to your design layout, mark 100mm off these fixtures and walls. This will define your heated floor area. To monitor the mat during installation, connect the cable safe monitor. Push the cold tail of the heating mat up one of the conduits and out the wall plate. Insert each wire into the matching connector. Blue is neutral, brown is positive, and the screen is earth. Press and hold the connector buttons while fully inserting the wires, then simply press it on. If the cable is damaged or broken during installation, the alarm will be triggered. Should this occur, please contact the Comfort Heat head office before proceeding with the installation. It's time to install the heating mat. The mats are always installed cable down with the webbing on top. Using a pair of scissors, carefully cut the webbing according to your design layout. Your customized design layout clearly indicates the required number of runs which have been pre-calculated to match your selected mat length. Unroll the mat and continue counting the runs as you work. Webbing can be completely removed to fit areas around drains and angled walls. Cutting the webbing will allow you to easily rotate the mat 180 degrees. Continue to unroll, cut, and cover the entire heated area. Always take care not to cut or damage the cable while cutting the webbing. Be sure to keep your mat spacing even. You may need to make minor adjustments as you reach the final loops to ensure the mat fits neatly. Once the mat is roughed in, you can begin securing it with double-sided tape. Working one run at a time, gently move the mat aside and apply 2 strips of double-sided tape directly to the floor. Carefully reposition the mat over the tape and press down firmly to ensure it is securely bonded. Remember, you can never shorten or lengthen the heating mat, and the mat must never touch or cross over. As the floor sensor is already installed, the sensor must sit evenly between 2 heating cables without touching either cable to ensure an accurate and reliable floor temperature reading. Properly priming the floor beforehand is essential to ensure the mat remains securely in place. Continue adding tape until you reach the end. Once installed, using the included tag, note down the relevant information for your electrician. Reading before install, reading after install. The Comfort Heat Cable Safe Monitor is a temporary replacement for the resistance and insulation test. Be sure to have your electrician complete these tests. Take photos for your record and warranty. These should be emailed into the head office before tiling. Congratulations! You have successfully completed the installation of your Comfort Heat Thin Mat electric floor heating system. To find out more and get answers to other questions, please head to our website comfortheat.com.au or call us on 02 9979 8600.